What's up guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new Ping G430 irons and how they stack up against last year's G425s. In this video we're going to look at our first impressions of both irons, their key features and selling points, how the G430s have managed to improve on a very successful set of irons already, the key differences between them and which one we recommend buying and for who. And obviously if you've got an unlimited budget, we're probably going to recommend going with the G430s. As always, thanks for watching the video, and if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The G425s were a very successful set of irons in 2022. They offered a ton of distance and forgiveness for high handicappers, while the smaller blade length will still be appealing to some mid-handicap players. The compact blade length, the variable face thickness, which was great for off-center shots, and the multi-material badge gave these irons an excellent sound and feel, and the performance was at the top of Ping's game. The G430s have come along and taken things to the next level with a beautifully designed set of irons. The Pure Flex cavity badge in the back of the club adds to the sound and feel. They've got chunky soles, although the blade length is more compact than the G425s. The thin top line looks great at address. There is some offset to help those who might suffer from a slice, and they have got stronger lofts and better lie angles, which is going to mean more distance and a slightly lower flight path. So the technology driving the G425s was perimeter weighting, so that's a tungsten screw in the head and another weight in the heel of the club, which stretches the sweet spot along the blade. We've got variable face thickness in the 17.4 stainless steel face, which has different levels of thickness in different places, so it's going to give you the best shot possible even on mishits where you don't hit the sweet spot. With the high launching irons, you've got good stopping power on the greens. The multi-material badge in the back, it dampens vibrations on your mishits, and it also gives an excellent sound feel of the club. And the blade lengths of the G425s are shorter than a lot of game improvement irons, so that's going to appeal for your mid-handicap golfer as well. Overall, we gave the G425s a score of 95 out of 100. So for us, the G430 irons are a definite improvement. They're longer, they have a nice lie angle, and they're equally as forgiving. And some of the key features that are added is the Pure Flex cavity badge in the back, which even has a little bit of color, and it allows for an excellent sound and feel, but it also saves a bit of weight in the clubs. We've got the tungsten weighting as we had in the G425s, so that's a visible screw in the head and another weight in the heel, and we've also got that hinge in the back of the club, which is going to allow the club to flex more at impact as well. So we've got a thinner face, and that's due to the weight savings from the Pure Flex cavity badge, which is going to allow and increase your ball speed by 2 miles per hour, or so they say. We think the real reason for the increase in distance is that the lofts in the G430s are stronger, and we've also got increased lie angles, which is going to allow for a further flight path, but it's also going to get the ball up in the air and give you decent stopping power. We've got a more compact blade in the G430s, and the clubs are more offset as well, which is going to help anybody that struggles with a slice with their irons, which as beginners we've all been there. And we've also got more clubs to choose from, so you've got less gapping issues with your shorter irons and your wedges. So taking a look at the lofts, and we can see the G430s out of the box have like a 1.5 degree stronger loft profile. You can also go for the power lofts, which are even more stronger lofted, and you can also go for a less lofty approach, which is still going to be stronger than the G425s. So which one to buy and for who? And the G425s are still an excellent option in 2023. They feel great and are an excellent choice for any progressing golfer that still needs that extra forgiveness for their irons, but wants that degree of distance and workability. And the G430s are certainly a step up in our book. They are longer, just as forgiving, and they still have that good stopping power coming from that decent descent angle. The more compact blade will also make them more appealing for those high handicap players who are getting to that mid handicap level. And if money isn't an issue, for most people we're going to suggest going with the G430s, but if you can pick up the G425s at a bargain, maybe as a used set, they're also definitely worth a look at. The G430s are more offset, so they're going to be better for someone who slices the ball, and if you don't slice the ball at all, you might be better off with the G425s. If you are just starting out in the game, both of these sets are going to be quite expensive, and we'd recommend starting off with something like the G410s that you can pick up at a bargain second hand. And let us know which clubs you are considering in the comments, and let us know what you thought of the video as well. We'll be happy to reply to you down below. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.